Dear students, good morning. This is a new lecture in the field Private International Law. Well, actually, in the previous lecture, we were talking about the definition of the nationality as one of the subject matters of private international law. And actually, we defined the nationality from different perspectives. So I told you that there are several trends in defining the nationality. So one of these definitions is that, or considers that the legal the relationship between the state and the persons who hold the nationality or enjoy the nationality are or is a legal relationship between them. However, other jurists of international law consider that the nationality is a political link which matches between the state and the population of the state. And finally, there is opinion which consider that the relation between the state and the individual is mixed, one between the legal and political relationship. However, we are in favor of we support the view which considered that the relationship between the person and the state is a legal one according to his according to the fact that the nationality is considered one of the internal laws. It is promulgated by the legislator, and the law of the state, it is the only body which decides how to acquire the nationality, how to change the nationality, and how to drop the nationality from any person. That's why the relation is considered a legal, a pure legal one, even if it has some political effects, because the law of nationality, it may be affected by politics. However, we consider that the main character of this relationship is a legal one. In a way, this is not obligatory to you because you may give another opinion on this issue. However, I personally, with the point of view which considered the legal, the relation between the person and his nationality state is a legal one. Well, in this lecture, inshallah, we continue with an overview regarding the nationality. It's part of the definition, actually, of nationality. Well, nationality, how can we say that the nationality is acquired? Well, the nationality is acquired in one of three ways. There are two well-known ways, and the last one is considered a new way regarding acquiring the nationality. I will start with the fact that the nationality can be get by the birth on the state territory, and this is called the use solely principle. الجنسية ممكن تكتسب على أساس بنسميه أساس حق الإقليم, according to which if a person is born on the state territory, he must acquire the nationality of this state. This applies, for example, to the United States. So if a person is born for two Palestinian parents when they were مثلا they were studying in the United States, they got a scholarship and they were in the States, and for example, they have a baby, and this baby was born in the territory of the United States. Then in this case, this person has to acquire the American nationality, simply because the U.S. Laws regarding nationality, they adopt the use solely principle. Or the other way, according to which the person can acquire the nationality, is by descent from a state's national, which is called the jus sanguinis. Well, actually, this means that if the person is born, we will not care about the place where he was born. but we will care about the nationality of his parents, whether his father, his mother, or both, because it differs from a state to another state. It may that we find states that gives the nationality of the father to his children, regardless of the nationality of the mother. It may that the person gets the nationality of his mother according to some laws, and it may that it is equal between the father and mother, so every one of them can give the nationality to the person uh, who came from them. I mean, their son. So this is called the sanguinis use sanguinis principle، اللي هو أساس اكتساب الجنسية على أساس الدم أو حق الدم. إنه الفرد بيكتسب جنسية يا أبوه يا جنسية أمه يا تنين، يعني بحسب بيختلف من دولة لتانية. For example, Egypt, for example, it says that the Egyptian is the person who comes from an Egyptian person, an Egyptian father. يعني المصري هو المولود لأب مصري، وبعد هيك صار المصري برضو هو من ولد لأم مصرية، عشان هيك الأم اللي أمه مصرية صار بيمنح الجنسية المصرية إذا أثبت ذلك من خلال جنسية أمه، يعني إذا أثبتت إنه هي مصرية فعليا وإنه ابنها مولود إلها، حتى ولو كان جوزها أجنبي بتعطي الجنسية لابنها. عشان هيك كثير من النساء المصريات أعطت أولادها الجنسية المصرية رغم أنها متزوجة بأجنبي، منهم الفلسطيني طبعا. Lebanon, for example, it says that the Lebanese woman, it gives, or she gives her her son or her daughter the Lebanese nationality if she is married to a foreign person, except for the Palestinian. Anyway, المهم إنه the way that they get their nationality is by descent from states national. The third way by which the nationality is acquired is naturalization، اللي هي مسألة التجنس، اللي هي بتصير بعد ما يكون الشخص أقام في الدولة مدة معينة فبيكتسب جنسية. يعني الجنسية ممكن يكتسبها عن طريق الإقامة، أو التجنس ممكن يكون مكتسب عن طريق الزواج، زي اللي بروح بتزوج واحدة أجنبية عشان ياخد جنسيتها. المهم هذه بنسميها طريقة naturalization. Now, the citizenship law or the laws of nationality of each state dictate whether the state applies jus soli or jus sanguinis and explains the requirements for the naturalization. كل دولة نظامها بحدد إيش القانون أو قانونها بحدد ما هو النظام اللي بتتبناه في أساس منح الجنسية، وبخصوص الناتشراليزيشن بحطوا شروط معينة. يعني على سبيل المثال for example regarding the naturalization in Germany, for example, they grant you the nationality through naturalization by uh, residence if you dwell in the territory or on the territories of Germany for a continuous 9 years. So it's one of the requirements. You have to stay here 9 years, not interrupted 9 years. So it's one of the conditions. It may different. It may be different from a state to another state regarding the requirement of the nationalization. States that apply pure use solely, an individual acquired the citizenship of the state by being born on the state territory, regardless of the citizenship or immigration status of the individual parents. So this is what was mentioned here, that in the use solely principle, the person acquires the nationality of the state on which territory he was born, regardless to the nationality of his parents, whether they are uh, nationals or not nationals. And this is actually is taken by this decision. You can open it through the material I supplied you with. Number two, in other states such as the United Kingdom, an individual acquires citizenship by birth on the territory, provided that the individual parents were legally settled in the United Kingdom at the time of the individual's birth. Well, actually, this is an application for the use solely principle, but it is conditioned with matters. Like, okay, you are two students, a male and female, and you're studying here in the UK, and you have a legal settlement papers and documents. So if you give birth on the United Kingdom territories, then your person, I mean, your uh, born individual would acquire the British nationality simply because your settlement is a legal one. However, if they dwell illegally on the territory of the United Kingdom, this means that they will not grant the nationality to this individual person or the individual born person. Okay, in states that apply use sanguinis, it is the second manner. It doesn't matter where an individual is born. So we don't care about the territory on which the person is born. If at least one of the individual's parents is a citizen of the country's citizenship, will pass from the parent to the child. And this is actually uh, the Polish law regarding nationality. Okay, so Poland, as a state, it adapts the jus sanguinis principle. It says that any Polish woman or Polish uh, man can give the nationality to his child, regardless of the place where this child was born. Okay. A number of states, however, provide that only the father may pass his nationality. It's not like the Poland law, because in the Poland law, the man and the woman, because he said the parent can pass this nationality from him to the child. However, in some states, it stipulates that the father only may pass his nationality pass it on to his children. For example, on the coming slides, we will discuss the matter of causes of statelessness, and we will find out that this is a problem because it creates the cases of the statelessness. هذه مسألة بتسبب مشكلة اسمها مشكلة إيه؟ انعدام الجنسية وحنتحدث عنها إن شاء الله فيما بعد. Finally, states such as United States apply both use solely and use sanguinis. That is, children born in US territory are automatically US citizens, as are children born abroad to US citizen parents. They are also what? They are American citizens. So it adopts both the use solely and use sanguinis principles. Um, this is regarding the overview of the nationality and the definition of nationality. Now let's move to the importance and the problems that the nationality causes. Well, nationality expresses the idea of sovereignty of the state. أكيد إنه موضوع الناشوناليتي مظهر أو ملمح من ملامح فكرة السيادة تبعت الدولة. And entitled the citizen to enjoy political rights such as the right to vote, run for offices, the right to hold public offices, and impose on him some duties such as the duty to serve in the military and defend his state and to be loyal to it. Nationality is important because of these matters, especially duties more than the rights and freedoms. تذكروا لما أحد المرشحين في مصر كان مرشح للرئاسة وكان واصل مرحلة كبيرة من الانتخابات والأصوات اللي كان حائز عليها، لكن فيما بعد اكتشفوا إنه this person he has the nationality despite the fact he has nationality his mother wasn't an Egyptian because The person who runs for the elections, for the presidential elections in Egypt, he must be an Egyptian person for both father and mother who are Egyptians. So they discovered that that person, his father is Egyptian, but his mother is not Egyptian. That's why they excluded him from the elections. So this is regarding the right to run for offices, and the nationality here was very important to decide on the this matter. Not his direct nationality, but indirect nationality. Direct nationality because he's Egyptian, okay, but they considered him as person who has indirect nationality because the nationality of one of his parents is not Egyptian one. That's why we can say that the nationality is important to decide on certain matters, rights and duties. Duties because they the person has duties like to serve in the military, تأدية خدمة العلم. It is connected with the nationality. It even connected not only with the directed nationality or the direct nationality, it is also connected with the matter, the indirect nationality. عشان هيك أعتقد إنه في مصر إنه اللي يؤدي الخدمة الإجبارية هو الشخص المولود لأبوين مصريين، يعني حاصل على الجنسية بوضع طبيعي لأبوين مصريين، بس اللي بيكتسبوها عن طريق الأم فقط أعتقد إنه they are not required to serve in the military. So that's why we consider the nationality is an important matter to decide on the rights and duties, and it shows the sovereignty of the state. Anyway, any individual may be multinational if he holds two or more nationalities. Also, it may that this person is a stateless if he doesn't hold any nationality. And pluralism and lack of nationality may lead to legal problems, and sometimes political. So we have two kinds of problems that the pluralism of nationality or even the lack of nationality could make. Some of them are legal problems, however, the other ones are political problems, and we will discuss them in examples, inshallah, in the coming lectures. Therefore, there have been many international agreements regarding pluralism. Pluralism he means multinational and statelessness, but it should be emphasized that the issue of nationality in each country is an internal affair. Okay, so what we mean by the internal affair, it means that the state can only promulgate laws regarding the nationality. That's why I consider that the nationality is a legal relationship between the state and the individual. Okay. Now, there are some differences between some legal terms like nationality, citizenship, domicile, residency. So, what is the difference between these terms? Well, number one, some argue that there is difference between nationality and citizenship. Okay, بعض بيقول إنه موضوع الcitizenship مختلف عن الناشوناليتي، الجنسية والمواطنة يعني. الناشوناليتي جنسية، citizenship مواطنة، وفي ناس بيشوفوش هيك. المهم الناس اللي بيشوفوا إنه there is difference, they consider that the nationality is the state in which an individual becomes a full citizen of the state and enjoys all the civil and political rights, all of them, the civil and political rights that the state grants to its individuals. This is regarding nationality. However, as for citizenship, it is of a lower order than nationality. It's nationality, but it is less than the um, privileges of the nationality, and it is preliminary condition after which a person becomes a full national. So under this citizenship, the individual enjoys the nationality of the state, but it doesn't enjoy the all rights. I mean, here the nationality he enjoys all rights, the civil and political rights. However, when he is a citizen or he is under the case of citizenship, he doesn't enjoy all rights, such as the political rights, for instance. So this is the nuance between the nationality and the citizenship. The nationality it grants the person the whole rights and duties. However, citizenship it doesn't grant him the whole rights, for example, the political rights, and it is considered an order which is less than the nationality. It is a preliminary condition to acquire the nationality. Okay, so that is between nationality and citizenship. Now, what do we mean by residency here? As for residency, it means for the foreign person to spend a period of time on a land or the state other than his own, like Egyptian person, but he resides in Palestine for a long time. So, which entitles him to some rights and imposes on him some duties. So, residency it doesn't mean nationality because the person is still a foreigner and he is just spending some time, whether it is a long time or a short time, on the territory of another state. Because of this residency, he is maybe granted some rights, and it may that the state imposes, I mean, the foreign state imposes some duties on his shoulder. So that's why the residency it differs from nationality. Uh, the person is still not national. Okay, residency may be permanent or it may be temporary. الإقامة ممكن تكون دائمة، ممكن تكون إقامة اللي هي احنا بنسميها مؤقتة. and each has an effect on nationality. والتنتين طبعا لهم أثرهم على الجنسية، يعني اللي غالبا الدول تسمح للفرد أنه ياخذ الإقامة الجنسية بعد فترات أقل في الإقامة الدائمة عن الأقل عن فترات الإقامة المؤقتة. يعني لو كان الشخص عنده إقامة دائمة ممكن بعد 3 سنوات يمنحه الجنسية، في حين الشخص اللي عنده إقامة مؤقتة ممكن تتطلب منه سنوات طويلة عشان ياخذ الجنسية. Most countries يعني مثلا في الأمريكا في عندهم الجرين كارد it is a permanent residency. Okay, so the person can acquire the nationality of the United States after time which is less than if the person has temporary um, residency in the States. Okay, most countries allow a foreigner who resides in their territory for a certain period, such as 10 years, for example, to naturalize their nationality if he fulfills the other conditions determined by the law of each country separately. Okay, guys, we here reached the end of our lecture. See you inshallah in the coming lecture. We will continue talking about the domicile and the difference between the domicile, nationality, and the other things. And we will give you a question which is it a condition for having a nationality to firstly have a state? Like, is the nationality connected with the state? This will be the question for the coming lecture. Thank you very much for you being patient and see you and goodbye.